Here we are. Let's get that blindfold off you. Welcome to Bat's HQ in this shit.
Batman's gone! It's our turn to protect the city! Let's tear this town to pieces!
The joke's on you!
What the what the is this?
I'm on Family Feud! I'm on Family Feud! I'm Mike.
I'm Jay.
And today we're reviewing Gotham City Impostors, the new DLC
From Warner Brothers.
And this is a nice little piece of DLC. It's only $15, and that's how much a suck costs in Toronto.
Yep.
You owe me $30. For people who don't know, this is first-person shooter, and it's an online-only game. You can get it on PC, Xbox, or PS3.
But on the Game Boy.
You can't get it on the Game Boy. I think I got, like, full-blown AIDS.
Hey, when I first saw the ads for this, I thought that it was sort of a joke.
Well, that's where you're right, Jay. It is a joke. There's two sides. You either play wannabe Batmans or wannabe Jokers. And the story is that Batman has left Gotham, and now these characters can just run amok.
Everyone's going to be asking, can't a game like this border on just being ridiculous?
No one wants to know that. But I think it's comparable to like Saints Row the Third, where it's just silly and over the top. It does it right. It feels like Team Fortress 2 to me, the cartoony feel. There's 3 game modes. There's the regular team deathmatch, 6 versus 6. There's fumigation, and that's like King of the Hill, A, B, and C, like in Battlefield 3. You have to take over these little gas engines that eject gas. If you take over all those zones, then your team wins, and it ejects like the gas.
If you're on the Batman side of things and you actually achieve that goal, it rains down bats.
It rains down bats on the little jokers. Then there is my favorite, which is Psych Warfare, like being your best friend.
Yep.
Psychological nightmare. And that's comparable to Capture the Flag, but with a twist. Every mode here has a little twist to it. So instead of a flag, it's a battery. You have to get that battery and take it over to your team's machine. And what that machine does is ejects propaganda sounds to make the other team crazy and lose their weapons. So if you get the battery and put it on your team's machine, you make the other team run around with no weapons, and there's a voiceover saying, you suck, you're shit, you're terrible, you're J-Hoof, you're Cat Jovi, you smell like shit. So those are the 3 game modes. With this DLC package, there's 5 maps. There's something called Initiation, and that's the training, and I thought that was really cool the way they did that. I thought the voice acting was pretty decent for this little DLC. Quite humorous, I must say. It's funny. It's gonna make you laugh. It's gonna make you feel really good about yourself, so like the video.
Now, I didn't actually play the full game, but I did try the challenges. What it is you go into the maps. There's 5 different maps, and each of them have different rewards for doing certain things. You like grapple to here, collect the little red or yellow orb things, or they'll be like roller skate through this in a certain amount of time, shoot a certain amount of targets,
Glide through this, glide through this.
Yeah, glide through right into that. So I would suggest to do the initiation. Right after that, do the challenges. It's going to make you really good at this game.
There's also a black market, and that's not buying a kidney or a lung, but that's to buy little items to make your character unique, because the customization in this game is awesome. There's so many weapons and gadgets you can get. You can make them like a small little guy, skinny dude, or like a big fat
So you can make a Joe Woody. So basically you can make Luigi or Mario. Or you can make Cat. Or any other girl that's normal size. It's called your secret identity, and you go into that and you can customize everything. Your loadouts, your weapons, the way you look, your size, everything. You got your calling card. Your size.
Girthy. My favorite gadgets, of course, is the grappling hook. That changes, like, you haven't played a first-person shooter online until you got the grappling hook tool in there. It is so much fun.
To be fair, there was a grappling hook in 007 Nightfire Online.
That is fair. There wasn't roller skates. There's also roller skates, so you can go off ramps. You can glide with your cape. You could jump on trampolines and glide and fly. You can also do glide bombs, I call them.
Yep.
That's
Punch
like
the guy in the head.
When I crash a party.
So you're flying above them and you just hit a button and boom!
There's spring boots. You can jump really high with them. There's balloon boots. There's all these sorts of gadgets. I'm not going to list them all because I don't have all day. Also, there is something called prize boxes that's all over the map that drops.
Care packages in
Call of Duty. And that's what this is. This is Call of Duty, a revamped Call of Duty. But like, there's enough new things here to want to try it out and play it. Bottom line is overall, this is a great, fun little DLC. It's totally worth the $20 Canadian. $15 American.
I'm excited to hear what you give it because it's kind of a unique thing online right now. I mean, it has a lot of customizable options in the game,
Which is surprising. And there's going to be even more DLC. Get this, there's going to be DLC for the DLC.
So what do you give this game?
Overall, I think it's excellent. Some of the drawbacks, so like it's a $20 game, right? So it's not going to look amazing. It's not going to be like a full-blown AAA game. Yeah. Not too quick, but the controls are not all there. It's just like a fun little game that'll distract you for a weekend. So I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10. I know I've been praising it.
Not like Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare.
No, it's just a little thing that you will have fun for like a weekend or 2 weeks or so, and then you get tired of. That's totally worth the money, right? We're talking about $15 here.
I definitely agree with his scoring. My last question is this.
Boxer briefs.
Yeah. If you are a Batman fan,
yeah,
and you're just like a casual gamer, do you buy this?
I think so. I think if you're a DC comic fan, you buy this. It's a spin-off.
It's really in this kooky Gotham City. Like, everyone's nuts.
They took 5 T3s. A week ago, we did a great debate. I puked all over the set. You gotta see it. It's the Dark Knight Rises debate. Go check it out. We have some interesting theories in there.
Link in the underbar to that. Click it, check it out. What do you guys think's gonna happen in the new film? We give our opinions. Let's hear yours if you haven't checked it out already.
Love you, dicks.
Follow us on Twitter.
Oh, like a knife in there, right?
Yeah.
And that's where you have to like collect these little you have to take over these little gas. What do you call them?
Yeah.
And we're pronouncing it wrong. It's called queef. But we call it quife.
3 kilobytes.